guys, welcome back. It's Miss Morron. Hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to be reading another story, and I hope you've had time to check out the Cincinnati Zoo. If you haven't, please tell your family that every day at 3 o'clock, Monday through Friday, they will be showing you different animals at the zoo. On the very first day, they shared about one of their animals. Her name was Fiona, the hippo, and there's actually two. There was Fiona and BB. And I actually have a book about Fiona the hippo, so I thought it would be so cool to read it to you today. Before we read, let's talk a little bit about hippos. Hippos live in a country called Africa, and if you don't know where that's at, I'm going to show you on the map back here. So we live way over here in North America, so to get to a hippo's natural habitat, you would need to go across the ocean, and they're down here in Africa. Now, one of my best friends actually lives in Africa, and I asked her to tell me a little bit about hippos, so I'm going to share a little bit more with you at the end. But just before we read, you know where they live in Africa, and I want you to think, do they live in trees? Do they live in the water? Do they live in a cave? Think about for a minute, where do you think hippos live? When you know, give me a thumbs up. You think you know? All right, if you guessed in the water, you're right. If you also guessed on land, you're still right, because hippos are so cool. They can live on the land and in the water. All right, anyway, enough talking. Here we go. We're gonna read about Miss Fiona the hippo. Fiona the hippo, she's so cute. Ooh, Cincinnati Zoo, Hippo Cove. On a cold winter's night, a baby hippo was born. Have you heard? She's here! Already? Yes! I haven't seen her. Have you? Oh, there's a bunch of doctors. Their shirts say Team Fiona, and if you look real close, here she is in the doctor's hands. Over here it says, Alert! Baby hippo born! Her name was Fiona, and she arrived earlier than expected. The zookeeper snuggled her and loved her, and the whole world watched. She's so cute. There she is! Really cute. All kinds of slimy, said the ostrich, as she and her friends peeked at the littlest hippo in the whole world. Fiona had just learned to eat from a bottle like other babies at the zoo, and when she was ready, she let out a snort. What would a hippo snort sound like? I don't know, that kind of sounds like a pig. Can you try it? All right, good try. And she wiggled her ears, and she's got this. And she did. Oh my gosh, I didn't know hippos could burp like that. Fiona grew stronger, and it was time to learn to walk just like other babies at the zoo. And when she was ready, she let out a snort, wiggled her ears, and said, I've got this. And wobble, wobble, plop! She tried over and over until she did. She could finally do it on her own. Little Fiona grew bigger still, and it was time to learn to swim just like all the other babies at the zoo. And when she was ready, she let out a snort, she wiggled her ears, and she said, I got this. And step by step, she's getting into the pool. Do you think she can do it? Splash! She did! Good job, Fiona. Look at her cute smile. Fiona grew and got stronger, and the animals at the zoo were so proud of her. Look at our baby, so roly-poly. When can she come out to play? But Fiona was busy. She was growing, and she was learning new things every day. Like bubbles. Oh, do you like bubbles? Actually, in the video that they showed us at the zoo, they were talking about how Fiona got a bubble party for her 3rd birthday. Wouldn't you love a bubble party? As the animals in the zoo watched and the zookeeper watched, the whole world watched Fiona too. Soon the little hippo had a mountain of fan mail that said, Congratulations, Fiona, you're amazing. We love you, baby hippo. Ooh, could you write Fiona a letter too? Then, one day after she was done eating and walking and swimming, Fiona said, "I want to be in the water with them." She looked at the two big hippos swimming in the pool. "I want my mommy and daddy." I didn't know that she was away from them, did you? And Fiona was finally strong enough to swim with her parents. And when she was ready, she let out a snort, she wiggled her ears, and she said, "I got this." And she swam with her mama for the first time. "Wow, will my teeth really get that big?" she said. Fiona went swimming with her daddy too. "Wow, will my bottom get that big too?" Oops. She giggled playfully. She's biting her daddy's booty. Oh no! Fiona loved her family and life was good for the little hippo. So cute, Fiona. But something was missing. As much as Fiona loved her mommy and daddy, she wanted something more. "I wish I had some friends to play with," she said. "Did you hear that? It's our turn to play with our baby. It's about time," the animals cheered. And one by one, the animals joined with their new friend Fiona for the biggest pool party at the zoo that you would ever see. Look at all those animals. Ooh, do you know what that is? There's a polar bear. What other animals do you see? Yeah, good job. That night, Fiona snuggled with her family. She was bigger, she was stronger, she was happy, and Fiona was loved. "Go to sleep, little hippo," said her mama. "Your next big adventure is right around the corner." As Fiona drifted off to sleep, she whispered, "I've got this." And she did. The end. And here's a real picture of Fiona. Like I said, check out the Cincinnati Zoo Facebook page and you can see Fiona and BB in action and learn some more cool facts about hippos. I'll give you one more cool fact before I leave. Did you know that male, the boy hippos, they throw their poop at each other? Ugh. Yeah, you heard that right. They throw their poop at each other when they're fighting. Should you throw your poop at each other? I hope not, especially when you're stuck at home. Your parents would not want that. Anyway, go check out Fiona on the Cincinnati Zoo website and see if you can learn a little bit more. Thanks. See you next time.